Cancer, welcome to Pure Tarot. I'm doing a love reading for April. So the cards will tell us about the other person. In my mind, it's mostly someone you already know, you're interested in, or you already are involved with. It could maybe apply to someone you don't know that would eventually show up in your life one day. But I don't know. Let's not close it off to that possibility, but I'm thinking more someone you would be interested in. So the cards will show us how they feel, what are they doing, whatever the cards want to tell us about this person's interaction with you, basically. So, right off the bat, the Emperor, the Two of Wands, and the Moon. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get a bit more. Okay. Well, the cards are not coming out, so I will stop there for now. This person has very, very strong feelings for you. With the Moon card, their feelings are deep, and I think they're also somewhat concealed. And I'm tempted to say they're even concealed to this person. I don't think this person realizes just how much they care for you just yet. You know what I mean? I think that with the Two of Wands between the Moon and the Emperor here, I think this person is feels like they're developing feelings for you, but I think that the feelings are there, like much stronger than they are even wanting to become aware of, I think that they think they're in control, right? I think they believe that they're in control of their feelings towards you, that they're in control of how the feelings are developing slowly. But in the end, I think they're totally swept. They're much more like they're in deep, right? It's too late. They're really in love. They're really they're hooked. That's adorable. So this person is someone I want to say that has good standing in life. They could have I feel they're well established. I don't want to describe them as wealthy and nothing like that, but by saying well established, I think they're independent financially. I think they have a good steady job. I think there's someone solid. I think there's someone that you can count on. There's someone reliable, of course. I also feel like they walk their talk, so they're authentic. They're really, they could be trusted, of course. They have a lot of, it's really, really beautiful because they have a lot of, they have a beautiful vision of the future. This person can really plan far ahead in time. And they have the capacity to bring about their goals, right? To make them happen, no matter how far they seem or how long it takes them. A beautiful trait, especially in terms when you think about if you apply it in the context of a relationship, a potential relationship with you, or an actual relationship with you if you're already involved. But that would, I don't know, I sense it would bring, how can I say, a sense of security, like stability, I guess is the word also. So I do sense this person could potentially sometimes be moody at times. So they might have fluctuating emotions, and I really want to go very specific on when this occurs for this person, because honestly, this person is extremely steady. So there's no doubt about that. They're very, very solid. But I think that their emotions fluctuate the most when they're feeling vulnerable. So one way they have of hiding their vulnerability, but also coping with it, is to keep you at a distance, right? So maybe their tactic is, I was describing how they have very, very strong feelings, but they don't want to admit it even to themselves, to the level, like to how much they really care for you. And I think they do the same in terms of how they cope with you in terms of those feelings, right? I think they're choosing how can I say, they're choosing to go slowly. They're keeping a little bit distant, trying, like, admiring you a little bit from a distance. I really sense that they don't like feeling vulnerable. That's when they fluctuate the most. They become the opposite of the emperor, right? They become undecided, unsure. And what it would necessarily be the repercussion of feeling vulnerable I think that this person would revert automatically to hiding their feelings. They would maybe go as far as saying, no, we're just friends, like to that degree, right? I don't think they... It's a really interesting message. I sort of got something faintly similar in the Aries read, but it was very different. It was kind of different, but there's something that resembles, and it's the fact that the person is will go as far as shutting out their feelings instead of being too vulnerable. And I think the only way this person would not feel vulnerable is if they know that the feelings are obviously reciprocated. Sorry, that didn't roll off my tongue. It wasn't easy to pronounce. I'm trying to see if I'm sensing something else about this sort of coping mechanism. I'm not too sure. No, I think really just keep in mind that they would be a little bit moody sometimes. Vocation. It's interesting. For me, vocation, I mean, I told you one of the first things I've said was this person is well established, right? So I think it's really important for them their work, their career, their standing in life is important. So maybe that's another reason why they would fluctuate in emotions when it's actually time to talk about emotions, right? Or to become emotional with someone. I think it pertains to, they have such a strong sense of being involved, right? Their career, their main, what they do mainly in life, right? Where they spend the most time is really because they have a vocation. They do invest themselves greatly in that vocation, in that field, whatever field that is. And so they wouldn't want their emotions, and they wouldn't want love to come and mess with that, quote unquote, right? So I think they become vulnerable, and they become very irritable and moody and changey, like change of mood, rapid change of moods. When they feel that could be threatened, right? Doesn't have to be threatened, but that it could, or like that they sense or that they think it's being threatened, right? Could be just a perception. But then they would become very, very protective and very, I mean, you would see a different side of them. There is a wolf and a dog on this card, right? So if you're used to seeing the dog, they might turn into a wolf. And I pulled the poker hand, right? The royal straight flush. That's so funny. Maybe this person's vocation is reading cards. It could be and if it has nothing to do with cards, right? It's you know, poker makes me think of casinos, makes me think of people, obviously, so gambling, money. You know, maybe it's a little bit what I was expressing. You know, maybe love is a gamble for them, and so they would have too much to lose. They would have too much to lose because it's a vocation, right? They have a vocation, so they don't want to jeopardize that by having such strong feelings for you, and maybe risking, you know, like being hurt, not loved, not being loved back by you. But overall, just any relationship that would come in and you know, be some sort of unbalance, or create some maybe undesirable effects on this person's main focus in life, which is their work. And work doesn't sound right. It's really their vocation, because it goes beyond the simple fact of earning money here. And I think this is why it's so touchy. Anyways, Cancer, if this resonated at all, please give me a like, share, subscribe, come back for more. Come back for the next video. I will see you then. Thank you so much. Bye.